the silence deepens and establishes itself in our life by understanding. Which seem to some may paradoxical, because understanding seems to be something that is happening in the mind. But true understanding is always happening in us, in consciousness. And that understanding reaches like a perfume of truth, reaches the mind and allows it to surrender to the heart of awareness, to accept its limits by understanding. The mind willingly, joyfully stops thinking nonsense all day. It willingly, joyfully is used when it's needed, like writing something beautiful or having a conversation with our beloved, or planning a trip. But once the job is done, it willingly surrenders to the heart of awareness, knowing that the peace even the mind seeks is not found in the mind. By understanding, the mind can see clearly that it cannot cross the bridge of eternity. It can taste the eternity, like it can hear the music from the other side of the bridge and enjoy that peace and joy and love and understanding from the other side. But it knows that ultimately the truth is always found in the silence prior to the mind. And removing the dots, the doubts, the knots, the misunderstandings, the accumulated conditioning about me as a person relating to other persons, me as a person relating to the material world, me as a person relating to a God outside of me. Removing the knots of confusion, of ignorance, through understanding, not through hammering with a hammer trying to kill the ego or change myself, but just naturally by understanding. the mind gives in and rests happily in the heart of awareness, in its own source. The mind is not some evil entity. Sometimes the ego is seems like it's something that is outside of us, against us. It's just innocently ignorant. It just doesn't know better. And when it finds understanding, it relaxes and stops producing ignorant thoughts based on a separate person, competing for happiness and resources in the world and with other people. The mind is very innocent. Its nature is transparency. It's just a mirror. It's just reflecting what it has been conditioned with. It's just like an innocent child. It doesn't know better than what it has been told about me and the world. And for the vast majority of us, it has been told by our parents, by society, by school, that we are a separate person, that we are this body that was given a name, and with about 2 years or so, it starts competing with other separate persons, people, competing for happiness.